Life cycle of river I have discussed in 3 of my videos in detail. You can view them in my video channel. Just a short recap before we come to the main topic, river rejuvenation. River flows from a higher gradient towards the lower gradient, reaching to its mouth. Thus, a river forms a concave profile or a curve. In its upper course, river velocity being high, it is involved in vertical erosion. Reaching its middle course, speed decreases as the gradient is gradually low. River does erosion and depositional, widening its bed and the banks. In its lower stage, velocity decreases and it is engaged in deposition. At this time, at times, when this curve gets disturbed by the movement of the sea level, destabilization in the curve occurs at sea level. River starts eroding way back to a course that resembles a concave curve. When the gravitational potential energy increases, a river rejuvenates. River starts vertical erosion again on its bed to achieve equilibrium on the slope of the land. This is rejuvenation. Rejuvenation means a renewed period of vertical erosion which brings in a new and a lower base level. Now, what is a base level? It is the height or the altitude to which the river flows before it reaches the sea. Fall in sea level means river has more energy which it uses to erode more actively the irregularities of the land. Now, what are the reasons when the river gets rejuvenated? Number 1 is the change in the base level. That is, river has more energy which it uses to remove the irregularities. Number 2, climate change. Climate change or variation, this can cause excessive precipitation, which will result in increase in discharge. Number 3, human activities like construction of dams, deforestation, etc., which modifies the hydrological cycle of river system. All this brings characteristics of river in its youthful stage. There are 3 main causes of change in the sea level. Number 1, it is the isostatic changes. These are the local changes where the height of the land changes relatively to global sea level. Number 2, eustatic changes. These are linked directly to the temperature. of the earth. For example, when temperature rise, less ice formation and more water, which will result in rise in sea level. During colder periods, cool water contracts, leading to fall in the sea level. Number 3 is the static rejuvenation. This is caused when there is decrease in the load or increase in runoff. This is caused after glacier melts, which leads to river valley getting deeper. Why it gets deeper? Because the volume of the water increases and more vertical erosion takes place. There are landforms formed after rejuvenation. Nick point. One is the nick point. This is, when there is a sharp break of slope. Here it's a break of slope. Again, a sharp break of slope in the smooth concave profile of the river. This is usually marked by a waterfall, by the presence of a waterfall. At this point, vertical erosion is dominant. Why? Because the river has rejuvenated. These are the nick points. These are known as nick points when there is a sharp break along the slope of the curve. Another feature formed is incised meanders. These are found along the floodplains in the lower course of the river, where lateral erosion is greater than the vertical erosion. But during rejuvenation, vertical erosion dominates. This results in steep-sided meanders, which are cut into the floodplains. Another feature formed is the river terrace. These are old floodplains perched above the current floodplains. Old floodplains which are perched above the current floodplains due to rejuvenation of river, which will cut down a channel and form a new floodplains. Steps-like formations take place, and when the old floodplains is high and dry, which turns out to be a tourist destination, or it is used for farming. That's all for the day. Please do hit the like and the subscribe button. Thank you.